What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. I see so many players, new and old, making the same simple mistakes over and over again. So I've put together the ultimate guide, the top 10 things that every single Minecraft player, from the person who just downloaded the game to the veteran who's been playing for a decade, absolutely needs to know. These aren't just simple tricks. These are game-changing strategies that will completely transform how you play, how you survive, and how you conquer the world of Minecraft. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that separates the pros from the beginners. We're going to cover everything from surviving your first night to preparing for the absolute chaos of the Nether. This isn't just a list, it's a masterclass in Minecraft survival. I guarantee that even if you think you know everything, you're going to learn something new today that will save your life in your world. You might think you know how to use a water bucket, but do you know how to use it to escape a 100-block fall with 3 hearts left while being chased by a horde of zombies? So, grab your notebooks, settle in, and make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. The last few tips are where we get into the really advanced pro-level strategies that you see players like me use in the most intense situations. Trust me, you do not want to miss a single second of this. By the end of this video, you'll be playing Minecraft on a whole new level. Let's get right into it. Alright, first up, and this might be the most important item in the entire game, the water bucket. Seriously, this single iron bucket filled with water is more valuable than diamonds in so many situations. You're running from a skeleton, you fall off a massive cliff. What do? You panic, right? No. You look down, you time it perfectly, and just before you hit the ground, you place the water. Boom! You land safely, no fall damage, and you can keep running. It's the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card for gravity. It takes practice, for sure, but mastering the water bucket clutch is a fundamental skill. But it's not just for falls. You're mining. You accidentally break a block and a wall of lava comes pouring down on you. Instead of accepting your fiery fate, you can instantly place water to turn that lava into obsidian or cobblestone, saving yourself and all your precious loot. Need to get up a steep cliff face with no blocks? You can create a temporary waterfall to swim right up. It's an escape tool, a building tool, and a lifesaver all rolled into one. Never, ever leave your base without a water bucket. It will save your life more times than you can count. Okay, next tip. You've found a massive cave system. It's full of iron, maybe some diamonds. You start mining, going deeper and deeper, making turn after turn. An hour later, you're full of resources, but you have no idea how to get back out. It's happened to all of us. The solution is so simple, yet so many people ignore it. Use torches to mark your path. But here's the specific trick that makes it foolproof. As you go into the cave, place all of your torches on the right-hand wall, only the right side. This creates an unbreakable rule for navigation. When you want to leave the cave, all you have to do is keep the torches on your left-hand side. As long as the torches are on your left, you know you're heading towards the exit. If you see torches on your right, you know you're going deeper into the cave. This simple system makes it virtually impossible to get lost, no matter how complex or sprawling the cave system is. This next one is for everyone who has ever been blown up by a creeper that snuck up behind them or shot off a mountain by a skeleton they didn't see. Craft a shield. As soon as you have 1 piece of iron and 6 wood planks, make a shield. It is one of the most overpowered defensive items in the early game, and honestly, all the way through to the end. Holding right-click brings up the shield, and it will block 100% of incoming projectile damage from the front. Skeletons become completely trivial. Their arrows just bounce off. But it gets better. A shield will also completely negate all damage from a creeper explosion, as long as you are facing the creeper when it detonates. Think about that. The most terrifying mob in the early game, the one responsible for more rage quits than any other, is completely neutralized by an item you can craft within the first 10 minutes of a new world. It also blocks melee attacks from zombies, spiders, and vindicators. Don't be the person running from mobs. Be the person who stands their ground, shield up, ready for anything. So you've just started a new world. It's getting dark, and you need torches to light up your shelter and your first mine. But you can't find any coal. It's a classic problem. You're digging around in the dirt, desperately looking for that black speck in the stone, and finding nothing. So what do? You don't give up and wait in the dark to be swarmed by mobs. You use the environment to your advantage. You go chop down some more wood, then you build a furnace. Here's the trick. You can smelt logs to create charcoal. Charcoal has the exact same properties as coal. It can be used to cook food, smelt ores, and most importantly, craft torches. All you need is wood. You use some planks to fuel the furnace, and you put a log in the top slot. Out comes charcoal. You can create a sustainable, infinite loop of fuel and light without ever needing to find a single vein of coal. This is an essential early game strategy to guarantee you have enough light to survive the first few nights and get your mining operations started safely. This is less of a tip and more of a fundamental game mechanic that every single player needs to understand: the F3 debug screen. On Java Edition, pressing the F3 key brings up an overlay with a ton of information. At first, it looks like a bunch of confusing text, like you're hacking the Matrix or something. But you only need to focus on one thing: the XYZ coordinates. This is your exact position in the world. X and Z are your horizontal position, and Y is your vertical position or your height. Why is this so important? Before you go exploring, stand in your base and write down the coordinates. Now you can go thousands of blocks away, get completely lost, and still find your way home with 100% accuracy. Just walk in the direction that gets your current coordinates closer to your base coordinates. It's your personal GPS. It's also crucial for finding specific things. Diamond level is around Y level minus 58. If you're looking for a woodland mansion or a specific biome you saw online, you can use commands or online tools with coordinates to navigate directly to it. Stop wandering aimlessly and start navigating with purpose. Hunting animals for food is fine when you're just starting out. You kill a pig, you get some pork chops, you survive another day. But it's not sustainable. You'll quickly deplete the animal population around your base, and you'll have to run further and further just to find a meal. This is a massive waste of time. The pro move is to stop hunting and start farming. Build a simple pen, find two of the same animal, like cows, and lure them in with their favorite food, in this case, wheat. Once you have 2 cows in the pen, you can feed each of them wheat, and they'll enter love mode and breed, creating a baby cow. Now you have 3. Wait a little while for the baby to grow up and you can repeat the process. Soon you'll have a massive herd of cows. This gives you a constant, reliable, on-demand source of steak, one of the best food items in the game, and leather for books and armor. The same principle applies to pigs with carrots, chickens with seeds, and sheep with wheat. A simple animal farm is the key to never worrying about hunger again. Alright, you've got diamond armor, a diamond sword, a diamond pickaxe. You feel invincible. But honestly, you're only using a fraction of their potential. The real power comes from enchanting. You need to build an enchanting table, surround it with bookshelves to max out its power, and start applying magical properties to your gear. This is where you go from just surviving to truly dominating the world. A simple sharpness enchantment on your sword dramatically increases its damage. A protection enchantment on your armor makes you incredibly tanky. But it's the tool enchantments that are a true game changer for efficiency. An Efficiency 5 enchantment on your pickaxe lets you tear through stone like it's dirt. Fortune 3 will give you way more diamonds, coal, and other resources from a single ore block. Unbreaking 3 makes your tools and armor last so much longer, saving you precious resources. And Mending? Mending is the best enchantment in the game. It uses the experience you collect to automatically repair your gear. With Mending, your perfect diamond tools can literally last forever. So stop using basic gear. Start using magic. This is the most critical challenge for any new player: surviving the first night. When that sun starts to go down, the world transforms. Skeletons, zombies, spiders, and creepers spawn in the darkness, and their only goal is to find you and end your run. You cannot fight them on your first day. You have no armor, a terrible weapon, and honestly, no idea what you're doing. The absolute #1 priority on day 1 is to build a safe house before nightfall. It doesn't have to be a beautiful mansion. It can be a hole in the side of a mountain. It can be a 3x3 dirt hut. It just needs to have walls, a roof, and a door, or you can just block off the entrance. As long as it's completely sealed and lit up on the inside with a torch, you are 100% safe from the dangers of the night. This gives you a secure place to wait until morning. You can use this time to craft, organize your inventory, or even start a small mineshaft straight down from inside your shelter. Don't be a hero. Don't try to fight. Your only goal is to see the sunrise on day 2. Shelter is not optional. It is essential. When you're exploring a new world, one of the best things you can possibly find is a village. Finding a village, especially early in the game, is like hitting the jackpot. These places are absolute treasure troves of resources that can give you a massive head start. First, the houses provide instant shelter. You don't even need to build anything for your first night. You can just take over one of the villagers' houses. They also have beds, which you can use to set your spawn point and skip the night entirely. But the real value is in the loot. Check every single chest you can find. You can get food, iron, armor, tools, and sometimes even diamonds or obsidian. Blacksmith chests are particularly famous for having amazing loot. On top of that, villages have farms with fully grown crops like wheat and carrots that you can harvest for an instant food supply. And then there are the villagers themselves. You can trade with them, usually using emeralds, to get powerful enchanted books, diamond gear, and other rare items. A village isn't just a location, it's a launchpad for your entire adventure. Sooner or later, you're going to have to go to the Nether. It's a terrifying, hellish dimension, but it's essential for game progression. You can't just jump through a portal unprepared and hope for the best. You will die instantly. Preparation is everything. First, you absolutely must wear at least one piece of gold armor, a helmet, boots, anything. This will stop the piglins, one of the most common and dangerous mobs, from attacking you on sight. As long as you're wearing gold, they'll leave you alone unless you open one of their chests. Next, bring a ton of building blocks. Cobblestone is perfect. The terrain is treacherous and you'll need to build bridges over giant lava lakes and walls to protect yourself from ghasts. Always bring a good supply of food because you can't grow it there easily. And most importantly, bring a flint and steel or a fire charge. Ghasts can shoot fireballs that break your portal, and if that happens, you're trapped. Having a way to relight the portal is your only guaranteed way back to the overworld. Don't even think about entering the Nether without these essentials. And there you have it! 10 tips that will fundamentally change the way you play Minecraft. From the simple water bucket clutch to preparing for the horrors of the Nether, these are the strategies that will keep you alive and help you thrive. If you put every single one of these into practice, I guarantee your survival rates will skyrocket, and you'll be able to take on any challenge the game throws at you. This is the knowledge that separates the players who struggle from the players who conquer. Now the power is in your hands. If this video helped you out, if you learned something new, or if you just enjoyed the video, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It really helps the channel out more than you know. And if you want to see more content like this, more pro tips, challenges, and epic Minecraft adventures, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We're just getting started, and there's so much more to come that you won't want to miss. Finally, I want to hear from you. What's your #1 Minecraft survival tip that I didn't mention? There are so many cool tricks out there, and I love learning new things from the community. Drop your best advice in the comments below, and let's help each other become even better players. Thank you all so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.